Okay. Particular section links, how to fetch. So you have a particular section links. Go to our blog. So automation scenarios. You can have here automation scenarios. Here you have so many, but yeah, you can take one of them. So we have links examples. Here we have, yeah, you can see here LinkedIn general footer section links. So you need to fetch all the links and then iterate one by one. Click on each link, get each link so URL, each link name you need to get. These are the three things for every link you have to do. So how can we do that? So you read these steps. These are the test case steps. So this is how you will write a test case steps. Open linkedin.com, identify general section, fetch all the links under general section, fetch each link text to URL and click on each link, verify each link title in the next page, navigate back to previous page. This is the scenario. Let me show you that where you can find in linkedin.com home page. So this is a logged in page, right? But we don't want logged in page. So you need uh, so LinkedIn logged in page. So we can show how you can go log out. So then you can see them in the bottom side. So this is the one I was talking. See, these are also links, but I want only this section links. How can you fetch them? Or this section links, or this section links. So these section links, how can you fetch them? And then each link text to URL and click on that. If you click, it will go to next page. Then come back, click next link. Again, come back. What happened? So too much. Yeah. Next about page. Go back. Then press. So like this, you have to click on each and every link. So that we need to repeat it. Let's see how to do that. So right click. Maybe I'll avoid some duplicate code. Okay. Let me take rediff test, copy a little bit and paste it. LinkedIn general section links test. So you just Chrome driver, change this URL. So what is the URL? This is the URL. Then you can change the application title. So this is not the title, right? So you have to change this title. Here, right? This is home, title, window. These are all common. So this is the elements you want to change it. So maybe I can push this on the top. Okay. Now my first step is I will identify this. So this general section. So right click, inspect. So inspect and see this entire section. See, this is the div is there. First div is general. When you put a cursor on the second div, browse LinkedIn. Third, fourth. But this parent is div. See, this is the hierarchy level, right? This is the parent. From this parent, you can drill down. Again, this div has again UL tags. So that's why understanding the HTML structure is crucial. So understanding the HTML structure is crucial. See from here, then div UL li. So this will give you all the links in the web page under this section. So let's write the XPath for this. So I'll take this div, then you will drill down to till UL. So that will represent the this general section only. So I'll take a partial. This is a very big one, but I'll take a partial class. So double forward slash div square bracket contains of @class comma single quote. So like this you have to write, then only you will get a perfection. Practice, by practice it will come. So nothing now will come directly, right? One day it won't come. So keep writing, see first div I want. So that's why div 1 slash div after what is there next? UL is there. See 1 of 1. So this is the parent. I'm identifying the parent element, general section element. From this general section, I'll fetch all the A tags. So maybe you can put so this parent element inside all the A tags I want. So let's write that. I don't want this. So I'll put general section. XPath, right? So that's it. So we identified a general section. Now using this general section, you fetch all the links. So you can fetch all the links from here with this first one URL itself. That's enough to fetch all the links. See, I can do that. You can see li a. If you do, I'll get C 7. So this is enough for us. Again, you don't need a general section. Then in that child elements, you don't need to do that. But you fetch all the links that size we need for the size. So you can use this ULLI of A. Maybe I'll use this. I will list of web element. I'll put list of web element. Driver dot find elements by dot XPath. So I'll give the XPath. Okay, I'll give the XPath. So you will get a general section links list. So all the general section links you are getting here. Now, so here is the tricky part, right? What is the tricky part here is, see, you need to, what is the test case? Understand first test case. So what the test case is telling, you have to extract each link text. But now I got all the links count here. Not count elements. Each element is stored in this list, one after the other, right? These are all these elements, one after the other. It will store this one, then this one, all in the order. It will store. List means ordered collection. So they will store in the order. Now I need to iterate one by one. But if you want to iterate, you need a each link you have to fetch the text and that URL. Then you have to click on that. Then how can you represent each one? It's a dynamic, right? You cannot, you don't know the names. So for that you have to construct an XPath. See, if I give li of 1, see first one it is representing. So understand these XPaths properly. Okay. So understanding the XPaths are important. So I'm putting here. Let me take one more. So if I put a 2, second one it is representing, right? Second one it is representing. Next, if I give 3, third one it will represent. So it is keep on, see, everything is same, only one place it is changing. What is that place? Li place. This is the dynamic. This value is changing like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Then how can we handle this? So two ways you can handle this. I can parameterize this XPath. Parameterization I already told. Again I am using in the XPath also parameterization. The dynamically changing values. XPath entire thing is common, but only one place index number is changing. Such kind of no dynamically changing XPaths you can handle just passing the parameter value. So this is the my for loop parameter, right? For loop index value, the index value. So you need to replace just this index value. So how can we replace this index value with a for loop? But first of all, so I need to split this. One way is you need to split this XPath into two parts. So I will give you two formats you can do this. One is splitting this XPath till here. This is the one XPath, start XPath. You take it as a start XPath, string start XPath equal to, you put in double quotes. See, wherever the change is happening, till that part I take a first part. The second part, so put a semicolon, next string end XPath. So end XPath is now, so this part, right? This part is the end part. I should not write 1, 2, 3 because this is dynamically changing. So only unchanged portion I am keeping. First part is this one and second part is this one. Now, so what I'm going to do, I'll join these two with a plus for loop variable. So this is the one you can write. For, so int I equal to 1. It starts with 1. Your collection always starts with 0, but 0 won't be there, right? So 1, 2, 3 like that will be there in the X path, the index numbers. So that's why I'm giving I equal to 1. So I less than or equal to less than the collection, this collection dot size minus size plus 1 I'm giving. So uh, so I plus 1 I have given, less than or equal to plus 1, and I plus plus. This I represent the each index. See, first I represent I equal to 1 means here I is going to replace. But you haven't put I here, sir, then how it will replace? I'm going to use these two variables. This variable means from here to here. Then I'm going to go to I variable. I'm joining strings, right? Strings you can join. So this is how you can first fetch the link name. It means link text. So how can I get the text of any element? Hmm? How can I get the text of any element? Huh?
Get text method.
Okay. Thank you. That is at least I'm hoping you only you can do. Others are no, because they are not doing good part at all still. I don't know. But here I didn't join this I variable. Here I need to join I variable, right? So plus I plus. So this is the one. So what will happen? The start X path plus I plus end X path. So automatically the get text method. So understand here carefully. The start X path means till here. Then what I did? Plus I. What is the I value? 1. So 1 will join, and that 1 will join with index path. So here. Now this X path is framed or not? When I equal to 1. Right? When I equal to 1, it framed, right? Similarly, if I equal to 2, second one. If I equal to 3, third one. So like this it will reach. Cannot be applied to this one. Okay. Dot size we have to give. Dot size. So we have to give. Let's do that. Okay. Then, so total size we have to give. That size I have given. And exactly it is matching or not now. So start X path is this one plus 1. So this one will go there. And when I equal to 1, and then index path is this one. This will join. So that's what a plus icon, right? Plus icon will join the strings. It is joining all the values. So this is the one simple approach. So then you are using that similar way. So get, I want to fetch the URL of this same link, right? So how can you fetch the URL of this link? Brahmaya? How can you fetch
Sir,
the URL of the link?
get URL. Sir.
Hmm?
Get URL.
Hmm. Bhanu? How can you fetch the URL of the link? You missed so many classes. How can you understand, sir? Anju also same. Ritika?
Get off URL.
First of all, you are not understanding. Get off URL, what it will do?
Opens given URL in
What
browser.
I am asking?
How can we fetch the URL?
How can you fetch?
The URL.
Which URL? Hmm? Read this. That's what you have to read. Fetch the link text, link URL I am asking. But what URL you are telling? Browser URL you are telling. How much difference is there? Browser URL means this one. But we are talking here element.
Get current URLs.
Get current URL.
I segregated the methods and I explained the last class the same things we have explained the same points. Huh? That means you are not good with methods. What this will give you? Tell me. What is the return type of this?
String.
Highlighted portion only you see, Ritika. Highlighted portion only. Highlighted portion, what it will return? What is highlighted portion? Can you read out?
Driver dot find element
Hmm.
by dot xpath
Hmm.
start xpath plus I plus end xpath.
What is that? What is meant by that?
It is the link.
Driver dot find element, what it will return?
It fetches that given you element value.
What is the find element return type?
It fetches the given element value.
No. What is the find element return type?
To identify that element in the web page.
What is the return type, Amma? I am asking return type of that find element method.
Web element interface.
Web element, right? That means
Yes,
this
sir.
is a web element. This entire part is a web element. At least understand now, listen carefully at least. The driver means browser. In this browser, you are finding the element. This is the element. So, this entire thing is represented by web element. What web element? Link web element. But I am asking a link web element URL how to fetch. But what you are telling? Get current URL, what it will do? Hmm? Get current URL comes under which section?
Opens given URL in the browser.
Those are browser methods, right?
Yes, sir.
Then why are you telling for the web element? Web elements are available where? Inside the browser. Then why are you talking about the browser? Did I talk about browser here? I am asking about the element URL. How can you fetch? Theoretically, I explained one time. Practically, I covered in the last class. And you got the 1 day extra also. Huh? Still, you are not reading means what should I do? The differentiation of browser you are confusing and web element you are confusing. First of all, the basics of web technologies are not there with you guys. That's why first class I asked you to read properly. What are the web elements? and web element theory, and how you can fetch the element URL. And I repeated so many times that in the locators I repeated. Return type methods I repeated theoretically. Then I covered in the practically the program also. 3-4 times I covered that, and still you are not able to answer me. So what should I? Who can tell this many times? Huh? First of all, web elements itself, if you don't know, I cannot help you guys. This is the problem. Bigger problem. Not because you are not reading concepts, you are not learning. I separated clearly browser methods. Only on the browser you can use. That means on the driver variable only you can use. But I am asking a link. Link is a web element. Link, drop down, input box, radio button, checkbox, button. These are all web elements. On the web elements, I given the methods. What are the web element methods? Return type methods. What are all those? I have given already. Link URL how to fetch. I have given so many times. Not one time, right? 5 times I think I repeated that. I already told that this is the one I am going to use several times. Please remember. But you are not doing. You care. You won't care. Hmm? Web element methods. You are pulling the browser methods into web element methods. Your understanding is completely wrong. Yeah, so I don't know why you are not listening the videos and why you are joining the classes. Hmm? So I'm not getting interest also. At least Ritika, you are going to understand and telling properly. You are also just reading, I think. You're not understanding. I already told you very clearly. This is the browser. In this browser, you are finding the element. Find element is a element identification method. That means browser inside you can find the elements. Not on the browser. I told you browser methods are separated. Driver.get. That's a browser method. Driver.get current URL is a browser method, not element method. Driver.get page source is a browser method, not element method. It's very clear differentiation again browser methods. See this the headings how I put that. And I don't know why you are not reading them. See that? Very clearly I put a browser methods, switch to methods, navigate methods, find element methods. Okay. So once I click on this, it will go to next page. I don't want to waste time. So I'll just wait some time and I'll put a thread.sleep as of now. 2 seconds. Add throws declaration. I think already there. Okay. Then I'll fetch the page title. So page title. Now the page means when I go to next page, this page title I am getting. That's the get title method, browser method. That is not inside. If this inside means web element, but I'm getting a browser title. That's a driver dot get title method. You have to understand, and without understanding, no use. The web element theory is very important. Otherwise, you cannot do a automation testing here. So we didn't print the link names. Let's print the link name. So I'll print the link URL also. So I'll put some separation to understand each link three properties. One is a text property, one is a URL, and I am clicking on that. So I can separate that each one. Then title of that page. So link title, right? Title means a driver dot get title method. See, all is on the browser. I told you browser means a driver. Browser dot that title. Browser title I am fetching. How can you tell this is the element methods? This is very, very bad. Navigate back to previous page. How can you navigate back to previous page?
Back.
Navigate dot back.
So driver
Navigate.
dot navigate method dot back method. So this is the flow. Each link. So what will happen? Each link. Each, that's I means each link XPath get text, each link URL, each link I am clicking, going to that page, get title, navigate back. Again it will start loop until the last element. Let's see, last element is not coming. I have to add +1 here because 0 we are ignoring, right? That's why. So let's execute this. So I think it got failed. Let's see what is the reason. Expected condition. Okay, so we miss it to give the title. So the page title, that's why it is complaining. Where was that title? So line number you can see somewhere. This is the one. That's why it is failing. So failed. You can see this is the one of the interview question. So what are the exceptions you have encountered while automation? So you have to give this exception. Remember this exception. Timeout exception. Make a note of this. So timeout exception. What is the reason? And line number, how to find out? See, your class name, method name, and line number 36. So this is the line number, it failed. So what is the reason for failure? Timeout exception. And expected condition failed. This is the expected condition failed.